Check out FlipsideGaming.com for all your gaming needs. Use the promo code HEROES to save 10% on all orders over $10. From now until June 17th, if you use this promo code, you will automatically be entered into a drawing to win a Modern Horizons booster box. Also, there is a way to enter the drawing with no purchase necessary. See the description below for the full details. Hey there, this is John from Heroes and Legends, and it is finally upon us. Modern Horizons pre-releases this weekend, and today we're going to talk about the top 20 highest valued cards. This way, if you play in a pre-release event, and at the end you want to go ahead and maybe make some trades or sell cards back to the store, you kind of know what you have this weekend. Granted, prices will be shifting in the coming weeks and months, but at least for right now, this is where all these cards stand. Quick reminder before we get started, I know a few people have asked me if Flipside Gaming was going to restock with Modern Horizons booster boxes. They have restocked with some, and if you use the promo code HEROES, you can pick those up for $199.99, and that does include shipping. With that being said, let's get into it. We're going to begin by looking at the promo card values before we get to our top 20, and we'll begin with Astral Drift. This is the pre-release promo, which you'll get if you play in a pre-release event, and right now it's currently valued at about $4.99. The Buy a Box promo, Flusterstorm at $19.75. Now, Flusterstorm will definitely see modern play out of sideboards. This is adjusting, trying to find its right price point. We'll have to kind of see how much play it sees, what quantities fit into which decks and such. But at least right now, this is close to the $20 mark still. Okay, let's move on to the top 20 Modern Horizons cards with the highest value. Number 20 is Ranger, Captain of Eos at $10.49. This is the first card to break the $10 mark currently. And yeah, this is a card that could see some humans play. It requires a little testing, kind of see how it fits there, but I do think there's high potential for this one. Number 19, Mox Tantalite at $12.11. Now, if you watch my preview video where I talked about this card, you know I wasn't too excited about it. I think it's just a little too slow. I love Moxes. They can be amazing, of course, but Suspend 3, especially in the modern format, just feels like it's getting to you a little too late. Now, yeah, there are ways to cheat this into play, sure. You could throw this in an As Foretold deck, for example, but you gotta ask yourself, is that worth the effort and the space in the deck too? Because it's not going to come out instantaneously there either. So, yeah, this is holding some value right now because it is a Mox. This is still good in other formats like Commander. I would play it there. It'll be interesting to see long-term what happens with this card. Number 18, Unbound Flourishing at $13.85. This is just a fun Commander card that you can do all sorts of crazy things with. A lot of people thinking of playing this with Hydras or playing it with the Genesis Wave family of spells. A lot of folks have been buying up Helix Pinnacle for this in Commander. Awesome, awesome card to just do a lot of crazy things with in one of those formats where you're going to have a lot of big mana anyway. Number 17, Silent Clearing. Call them Horizon Lands, call them Canopy Lands, but either way, you're going to see all 5 on the list today. These are all going to see some modern play. They're going to be fantastic in the format. Number 16, Sarah the Benevolent at $15.78. Just a really sweet Planeswalker here at Mythic. A lot of economy behind this card, and I do think there's enough economy to see standard play. Look at it this way. Worst case scenario, you're getting yourself a 4 casting cost Sarah Angel token, and this thing is still alive with 1 loyalty on it. This will be awesome in Commander Angel Tribal decks too, and maybe a card you might want to think about for Oathbreaker as well. Number 15 is Morphon the Boundless at $15.94. Another card that has captured a lot of people's imagination. Colorless cards that give you all 5 color identity in Commander. Those can be a lot of fun. And this can play well with things like Fist of the Suns, Reaper King. It could be good in some Dragon builds. I do think a lot of Commander players will be looking to pick this one up. Number 14, Sword of Sinew and Steel at $17.05. A lot of people have been saying these new swords aren't as exciting as maybe the old swords. And yeah, that's probably true, but at the same time, if you don't compare them to other swords and just compare them to other equipment, they are pretty powerful. And I do think they're going to be Commander staples, including this one. As well as number 13, Sword of Truth and Justice at $17.96. Now with the last sword, you know you're going to find a lot of targets. This particular sword, it does let you proliferate, so maybe you're not as worried about what other people are playing, but if you are playing a proliferate or infect strategy, this is something that may interest you in the Commander format. Number 12, Seasoned Pyromancer, $18.11. This is another sweet card with a lot of economy behind it for just 3 mana. I do think it could see some play. I'd like to try it out in like the Phoenix build, but maybe it's just simply something you could throw into a more aggressive deck that if you run into a lot of lands and you're looking for ways to turn those lands into something, this card might be able to help you out there. Time will tell on this one. I mean, you might test it and it just turns out it's not as good as stuff that's already out there, but I do think it has a lot of potential. Number 11 is another Horizon Land, Sun-Baked Canyon at $18.72. Number 10, Waterlogged Grove at $18.94, yet another one of these lands. Number 9, Yawgmoth Thran Physician at $19.28. Can't ignore that this does have protection from humans. Will it be a sideboard card against humans? Well, I guess we'll see, but a lot of players are looking to play this in Commander Infect builds. Number 8, and here's another one of the Horizon lands, Nurturing Peatland at $19.89. Number 7 is Prismatic Vista at $21.16. This is a rare. This is a pretty solid card, though. I could see this going into a lot of different builds. It's not like a 4 of in every deck, because a lot of decks are going to be relying on fetch lands and the shocks and such. But there are certain builds that are going to appreciate having this, and this is going to bring a lot of versatility. It's always good to have some basic lands in your modern decks for various reasons. So this is going to see play. It will be interesting to see the amounts that it works best and in which decks. Number 6, the 5th and final Horizon land, Fiery Islet, is at $21.95. Number 5, Echo of Eons at $23.46. This card is crazy. If it's in your graveyard, basically you got Time Twister, and there's a lot of ways to get this card in your graveyard when you talk about formats like Modern, Legacy, even Vintage. Lion's Eye Diamond, I do think that's an amazing combo with this card, and because of that alone, I think this card's going to see a fair amount of play in like Storm builds. Crack Lion's Eye for 3 blue, discard your hand, including Echo of Eons, and start to go off. Also, this combos really well with Narset Parter Vals, which is a very popular card right now. Number 4, Force of Negation, $24.59. This one is the last rare on our list. The top 3 are all going to be mythics, but that's saying something for a rare to be holding this kind of value. This is going to be a sideboard card. Now, it's not going to stop all strategies out there in the modern format, but it is going to slow down a number of them, and because of that, this is one that a lot of folks are going to pick up. Number 3, Wrenn and 6 at $28.96, the other Planeswalker. Now, sure, you could just throw this into a commander deck like Lord Windgrace. A lot of people just want to do that. But there's also players trying to brew some modern land decks around this. Life from the Loam, Crucible of Worlds, in some cases Seismic Assault. We'll have to see if one of those decks can get there and become a top tier deck. But this card is definitely a step down that path. Number 2, the first Sliver at $31.31. Love them or hate them, Slivers are always popular. People like to play these in casual builds, commander builds, and even some folks are trying to put together a modern deck, don't know if it would be a top tier deck, but a lot of people are going to try. Number 1, who else could it be? Urza, Lord High Artificer, $45.99. This card has had a ton of buzz around it ever since it was previewed. Now, some people are thinking modern with this card. You could throw this into sort of the Meek Thopter Foundry combo. Maybe that could push that deck a little bit. I guess we'll find out soon enough. But I think more people are just thinking commander, especially competitive commander with this card. If you can create a endless mana loop, and there's plenty of ways to do that in commander, we talked about a few of them during the Market Watch last week. But if you pull that off, well, Urza can go ahead and cast your whole deck, which is kind of crazy. If nothing else, this is definitely going to be a huge commander card within the coming weeks and months. All right, well, that's our Market Watch for today. Now, hopefully you get a chance to get out there to the pre-release, have a good time. Remember, prices will be changing pretty wildly over the coming weeks and months as people figure out how good or not good some of these cards are, where they're going to fit, where they're not going to fit, what quantities they want, so on and so forth. But until next time, hey, thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe and have a great day. Hey, thanks for watching. This video is made possible through the generous support of viewers like you on Patreon. Check out the description below for links to our Patreon page as well as our Amazon affiliate store, where a small percentage of all sales will also help support the channel. Finally, if you haven't had a chance yet to subscribe, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the new videos on Heroes and Legends. Talk to you again soon and have a great day.